September is without a doubt the biggest month of the year so far for cozy games. Now, you've probably at this point already heard about all of the top cozy games coming. In fact, I already made a video about it. I collaborated with Nintentalk over on his channel to tell you about some of the biggest releases of the month. We talked about Fae Farm, Mineko's Night Market, Paleo Pines, Harvest Moon, and so many more. But with so many huge cozy games coming out this month, it's really easy to forget about what else is coming out. And other than those really big games that I'm also so excited about, there are so many more cozy games coming out this month that I do not want you to forget about, so we're gonna talk about them. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. Today, I have compiled a list of cozy games that are coming out in September for Nintendo Switch, for PC, for all the stuff that I think are underrated releases. Now, I know what you're thinking, how can a game be underrated before it even comes out? I'm pretty much saying that these are upcoming cozy games that I feel like haven't had as much hype about them compared to some of the other games coming out this month. That doesn't mean they're not going to be big games, that doesn't mean they're not going to be popular, it just means that I haven't seen these ones get as much love as I think they deserve. And so in today's video, we're gonna give them some love. But before we get into it, please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Okay, I will shut up, let's get into the releases. As always, we will be going in release order, so the games at the beginning of the list may already be out by the time you see them. The first game on the list comes out on September 1st. Now, this game has been out for PC for a while, but it's actually coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time this month. This game is called Big Farm Story. In Big Farm Story, you'll get to build your dream farm, full of friends and full of tons of very cute animals. Like most farming sims, you'll be able to grow crops, tend to your fields, you'll meet new friends around each and every corner, shape your own community, and have fun writing your own story. This one will start like most classic farming sims do. You'll roll up to your grandpa's farm to find it in total disarray, and it'll be your job to help restore it to its former glory. And you'll get to do that by meeting different NPCs, leveling up your skills in crafting, farming, cooking, all of that good stuff. And most notably in this one, you'll get to play with tons of adorable animals, from chickens, cows, and alpacas, to even adorable corgis. And very notably in this one, there is a local co-op where your player 2 can actually play as one of the animals. Now, this is a game I haven't seen a whole lot of people talk about. Admittedly, it does look pretty much like your classic easy farm sim, and these days I do feel as though there are almost too many farm sims. But I think this one looks like a really good option if you're newer to farm sims. Just what I'm getting from the trailer and the description, it seems as though it might be a little less overwhelming than some of the other crazy big farming sim games. And I also like the co-op option, getting to play as the animals are super cute. I like the graphic style on this one, I like the world, I like the animals. Overall, it looks like a cute farm sim to check out, especially if you're looking for a new farm sim on the Nintendo Switch. The next game on the list has been out for PC for a little bit, but it's coming out for Nintendo Switch and also PlayStation on September 7th. This one's perfect if you like a little bit of magic, and this game is called Alchemy Garden. In Alchemy Garden, you'll get to craft magic potions and sell them in your very own alchemy shop. Along with this, you'll get to explore the world and harvest plants to discover new recipes. You'll also need to take care of your very own garden of alchemy and, of course, decorate the shop as you like. You'll also get to customize your alchemist to your liking with various types of customizations, and you can even go outside of your small village to explore in search of new plants and minerals to take your alchemy to the next level. You know I love an alchemy game. We have another one, an alchemy and a gardening game. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. It looks cute, it looks like it's full of magic, and it looks like it's perfect for the fall season. The next game on the list is one I've actually had my eye on for a long time. It's yet another farming sim, but the aesthetics of this one are just so adorable. This one's coming out for PC and for Nintendo Switch, and it's coming out on September 8th. This game is called Sprout Valley. Sprout Valley is a farming sim game where you can step back from the busy days of your life and just grow the garden of your dreams. You'll play as the main character, Nico, an adorable little cat who just wants to find a peaceful place to live in. You'll help Nico find friends and discover interesting events. As Nico, you'll get to turn your overgrown island into a beautiful farm by raising crops, gathering resources from nature, crafting and furnishing your island, traveling to other islands, meeting tons of cute characters, and enjoying over 15 hours of story. I love how this game looks so much. I love the color palette. I love that we're playing as an adorable cat. I love the pixel art style. Sure, is it another farming sim in the sea of farming sim games we have? Absolutely. But this one definitely feels like it has its own unique charm to it. I'm really interested in exploring this one. It looks very satisfying, very pleasing, and it's one I've heard about for a long time, so I'm excited to see what it's actually like now that it's coming out. The next game on the list is the Payton'sCorner Weird Edition. There's always gotta be a weird game. Actually, on today's cozy game list, there are quite a few weird cozy games, but you know I love a little bit of a weird cozy game. This one definitely fits that. This one's coming out for PC and for PlayStation on September 12th. This game is called NOUR. Play with your food. NOUR is an experimental food art game that blends mouth-watering visuals, dynamic beats, and playful exploration. Unbound by scores, time limits, or realism, NOUR invites you to play with your food in a variety of surreal scenes ranging from chill to absolutely unhinged, from a symphony of toasters to a bathtub full of ice cream and far beyond. In the game, you'll get to rediscover the joy in playing with your food. I played the demo of this game during Steam's Next Fest, live on stream. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever played in my life, but it was so interesting. It really does create a vibe. The music is so much fun, and I really love the experimentation in the game. It's definitely not trying to take itself too seriously, and it's inviting you to do what you always wanted to do as a kid. Play with your food, and play with your food however the heck you want. I'm really excited to see how this one has evolved since I played the demo. The demo was filled with a lot of chaos, but I really like the intricacy of the food. And now there's also a photo mode as well, so you can take like super close, in-depth pictures of the food. It looks really pleasing and definitely something worth checking out. The next game on the list is perfect for all of you puppy lovers just like me. This one's coming out for PC on September 12th, and this game is called Stick to the Plan. Stick to the Plan is a cozy and soothing puzzle game that takes you on a journey with Roberto, an adorable dog with a love for very long sticks. The gameplay is simple. All you need to do is avoid obstacles and chart a path toward the goal, but beware, it's not as easy as it appears, because you need to navigate the puzzle using your incredibly long stick. You'll need to move, rotate, pick up, and drop your stick in order to solve the puzzle. You'll explore 5 unique locations and solve more than 60 puzzles, each one with its own set of challenges and surprises. And along the way, you'll uncover the heartwarming story of Roberto through illustrated vignettes, and then discover the reason behind his quest for the perfect stick in the first place. I don't know if it gets more wholesome than a dog making his way through a puzzle with too big of a stick. He's just got a big stick that he wants to play with, and he's just got to find his way through the world. That's really it. It's simple in premise, super adorable looking in its execution, perfect if you like a puzzle game with adorable, cozy vibes, and of course, an adorable little puppy. The next game on the list is coming out for early access on PC. It's coming out on September 14th. This game is yet another farming sim, but this one definitely has a twist. This game is called Sunrise's Order. Sunrise's Order is a farm simulation game in which the player finds themselves alone on an island. and it's their goal to be an accomplished small farmer. Using a delivery service called Amazon to support themselves, it's the farmer's job to grow their reputation and build up their small farm. With Amazon, you'll be able to purchase everything you need to succeed in your quest to become a successful small farmer. You'll even be able to use different Amazon subscriptions that'll make your life much easier, with the most popular being called Amazon Express. Along with that, you'll have all of the other classic farming sim stuff like fishing, cooking, different seasons, and more. Now, what intrigues me the most about this game is the Amazon-like component to it. I think it is very funny that they have this buying and selling site called Amazon, obviously play on Amazon. It looks like a really interesting way to modernize a farming sim. The graphics look really cutesy, not overly complicated looking, but that one component definitely has me interested to see what it's all about. Can farming sims and online shopping go hand in hand? I'm not sure, but we'll have to find out. The next game on the list is coming out for PC on September 14th. This one is another mix of cozy and a little weird, and I'm really interested in it. I hope you guys will be too, but this one's called Sugar Shack. Sugar Shack is a maple syrup management game and world crafter set in a cozy, magical forest inspired by Quebec lore and art. In the game, there are hungry villagers with endless sweet tooths that make their way to the legendary shack. You'll have to grab some friends, fire up the boiler, and let the syrup flow. Now, on the surface, this one I feel like doesn't look that weird, but I did play the demo of this one during Steam's Next Fest, and this seemingly cute maple syrup restaurant, cafe, building, farm game also comes with like a weird dark component. Like for some reason the devil is there and is asking you to make maple syrup. I'm so intrigued. I left my playthrough so intrigued. It seems like it is a cozy game with a little bit of a strange twist, definitely a unique concept. I like these kind of games that are like cooking-based, restaurant management-y, but give it a little bit of a cozy twist. I've definitely never seen a maple syrup making game. We usually see a lot of, coffee games, tea games. Maple syrup's a new one, and I'm really interested in checking Sugar Shack out. The next game on the list is coming out on September 14th. It's coming out for all of the things. It's coming out for PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Perfect if you like a little bit of magic and some fun creatures. This game is called FAERIE AFTERLIGHT. FAERIE AFTERLIGHT is a breathtaking 2D Metroidvania game inspired by the rich folklore of Indonesia. In the game, you'll get to control Kimmo and Wispy as they seek to recover the shards of light. You'll discover hidden ruins, solve challenging puzzles, and befriend the natives of Lumina. Pretty much, it's a beautiful platform and puzzle-solving game where you'll meet tons of creatures and you'll need to navigate tons of different environments. Now, in the past, I've always said that I'm not big on platformers, and I've realized that I'm a liar because as we continue on and on this YouTube channel, I've decided even more so, I do enjoy platformers. It just depends on the aesthetic of them, and this one definitely has an aesthetic that I'm interested in because I think that a lot of platformers can get repetitive, right? Even though there are different levels, just the whole act of, okay, I'm taking my character going from point A to point B, that's what it is. I think that platformers for me, when they have a really fun aesthetic and also like a puzzle mechanic, it's not just like jumping over things, that's what gets me really interested, and this one looks like it has that. I love the color palette, I love the magical atmosphere. It looks like it's got some darker spooky elements, but not overly spooky where it's like a scary game. Seems like the perfect balance to me, and I'm interested to see what it's like. The next game on the list, I have heard not a singular person mention. I found this one just scrolling through Steam as you do, and this game looks like my game. This looks like everything I, Payton's Corner, want in a cozy game. This game's coming out for PC on September 18th, and it's called Every Letter. Every Letter is a cozy single-player game where you'll get to write letters with your typewriter on behalf of others. You'll have to compose everything from simple hellos to theater scripts to love letters, and you'll need to make sure you're expressing each client's emotions and find your own meaning to letter writing. The game will feature a narrative-driven experience with a charming cast of characters, a beautifully hand-drawn art style, and a very satisfying typewriter that is not only fun to look at, but it also has all the pleasing clicks that you would hope a typewriter to have. This game reminds me of the movie Her, where the main character works as a person who writes cards for people. So he takes other people's stories and requests and he writes these beautiful poetic letters on their behalf, like saying it's from the person when really he's the one who's writing them. This seems exactly like that in the context of it being letters of all kinds. I love the aesthetic. I feel like you can probably tell I was one of those 2010s trying to be quirky with my little typewriter girls. That was absolutely me. I definitely owned a typewriter. I still have it, and I definitely used it and thought I was like that girl. This kind of brings me back to that. I love writing. I love narrative stories. I love that there's decision making in this one, and it feels like a really unique premise, and I've heard no one talk about it, so I definitely thought it needed some love. Now, the next game on the list, I would argue, isn't really an underrated release, but they've only just announced it, so you might have missed it when you were contemplating and hearing about upcoming games this month. This game is one of my most anticipated games of the year. I was so surprised to see it dropping this month. This game is coming out for PC on September 20th, but will be coming to consoles, including Nintendo Switch, later on. And this game is called Moonstone Island. Moonstone Island is a creature collecting life sim set in an open world with over 100+ islands to explore. In the game, you'll get to make friends, brew potions, collect spirits, and test your strength in card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. Following your village's tradition, you move to an island in the sky to complete your alchemy training. Armed with a team of nature spirits, magical potions, and the support of your new friends, you'll explore ancient temples, dangerous dungeons, and hostile biomes to uncover the dark secrets of Moonstone Island. I'm so excited for Moonstone Island. This is another one I played the demo of during Next Fest, and I absolutely loved it. I really like the graphic style. Yes, of course, it's a farming sim. How many farming sims do we need? This one definitely feels unique though. I love the world it creates, the characters are really fun, the magical element is super great as well, but for me the most exciting part of this game is the creature collection aspect, because the creatures that they've shown in the game are so adorable. Notably, when I played the demo, I had one that was literally like a little sandcastle bucket. Was so very cute. Tons of fun creatures. I like the card battle mechanics because it doesn't feel super overwhelming. I don't really like battle most of the time in my cozy games, and I'm not super great at card-based battles. But in this one, it doesn't feel overly complicated, and it definitely still maintains a cozy vibe, which I think is very welcoming to new players who might not be used to this style of game. I can't wait to check this one out. I'm so excited it's coming out in September, but I'm so overwhelmed because I don't know how I'm going to play all of the games. A total tonal shift. The next game is coming out on September 20th, and it's coming out for PC and Xbox. This one is also a weird addition. This game is called Party Animals. In Party Animals, you will fight your friends, but you'll do it as puppies, kittens, and other very fuzzy and very adorable creatures. You'll pod out with your friends both online and offline, and you'll get to interact with the world under very realistic physics. Pretty much, this game's got a simple description. You are a cute animal, and it is your job to fight against your friends, however you choose to do so, and you can pretty much be as chaotic as you want to be. Honestly, I don't really play that many multiplayer games. I feel like I am very solo game driven, let me into a deep story and I just want to be there by myself. But oftentimes I do want to play community games specifically with you guys, and I get sick of playing the exact ones over and over and over. This one seems like a really fun one to play with your friends. I think the animals look so adorable, and the physics-based mechanic does seem very prevalent, so I like that it does kind of feel realistic even though it's not at all. I think the characters are super fun, and it just seems like a nice, easy, lighthearted time to have with your friends. Definitely a great option if you're looking for more multiplayer. The next game on the list is coming out on September 28th. It's coming out for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and this game is called WILDMENDER. WILDMENDER is a desert gardening survival game. In the game, you'll start from a tiny spring and cultivate a blooming garden. You'll get to explore a vast world amid the sands and uncover its mysteries. You'll need to collect plants and bring them back to your garden to thrive. You'll craft new tools and use them to shape the earth and channel water into your plants. You'll also delve into the mysteries of a fallen civilization and discover magic. You'll befriend animals, spirits, and even seek out the gods and help you defend your land. Basically, it's up to you to save the world one seed at a time. WILDMENDER just looks so beautiful. Again, we've got a farming kind of game. This one feels very different. The aesthetics are totally different. The world is totally different. And this one seems like it's less cutesy and a little bit more advanced. They're rating this one for teen, so it might be better for older players. I didn't get a chance to play this game's demo, but I heard really great things about it. And I'm interested to check it out and see what this breathtaking world is like. And the final game on the list is yet another game that doesn't take itself too seriously. This game's coming out on September 28th, and it's coming out for everything. It's coming out for PC, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. This game is great if you like stealing and pizza, pretty much. This game is called Pizza Possum. Pizza Possum is a bite-sized, arcade-style, hide-and-seek action game where you get to play as an irresistible, bloatable possum and his buddy who really just wants to find some food. In the game, you'll have to escape or distract dog patrols using a wide range of tools, from smoke bombs to punching gloves. You'll even need to chase your neighbors to get them to drop more food for you. Pretty much, it's a simple game. You're a possum, and it's your job to eat as much as you can, run, hide, and then eat some more. Pizza Possum just looks like such a fun, cozy, and chaotic for sure time. I really love the visuals in this one. The characters are so funny and so cute looking. I particularly like the puppy police people that run around, and it's just a really funny concept to me, especially as someone who lives in New York. Honestly, I'm not seeing possums that much, but I do see rats. And I do see rats with pizza quite a bit, so it feels at home to me, and it definitely feels like a really fun, lighthearted time, and I'm really interested in checking this one out and seeing how much pizza I can steal. And there you guys have it. Those were all of the cozy games that are coming out in September that I thought needed a little bit more love. But I want to hear your thoughts down below. What are the games you are most excited about playing this month? Had you heard of any of these games? Had you not? I want to know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button on your way out, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!